Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time to be back again here at PRS, as we are about to witness some quite exciting racing, and let that mess in front of you do not distract you. This is the pre-season round and this is the first practice start, and you can see some of the guys didn't get it right. Oh Jesus. And yeah, it's a place where every single of these drivers dreams some glory, and you can see that they are just trying to destroy my speech as they go for the very first round. Not round, it's a pre-season round of PRS Super Formula here at Bahrain International Circuit. Oh, and you can see cars going all over the place with Shalbatron. They're just going side by side with couple of drivers with the names I cannot see right now because their lifetime is all over the place and we witnessed the murder there. But this is what we gonna watch in another hour or so. I hope that's... Wow. Oh! I hope that it's gonna be very exciting, because I'm very excited. It's been 4 weeks, I think, since I streamed any of those races, or maybe 3 weeks. So it's been a while. I'm really looking forward for what's coming, because certainly this car is fun. This car is so much fun. And a couple of drivers being kicked because of the real penalty. If you don't have it, please have it. It's gonna be a very exciting one, I think. I don't know how it's gonna be for the preseason, but for whole season, if we can keep consistent, consequent, I don't know, looking for words, but just solid amount of drivers, like 14, maybe 15, maybe 20 even. If we can keep it like that for a couple of rounds, more than a couple, few rounds, let's say, maybe till the round 4 or 5, it's really gonna be fun. It's only 6 races long. Races are 40 minutes long with 15-minute long qualifying. This is some overtime here. Everything should be alright. Rosso number 1. Hello G, how you doing? My retired goat. Why did you retire from racing, man? Why did you do that? It would be so much fun to see you today on the grid. Maybe just think if the retirement was worth. Man. No, you just cannot say that. I have a severe skill issue and I still dream about racing every week or so, but just hop into maybe iracing. I just do one MX5 race and it's very miserable, so I just... Oh, don't leave the pit lane until green. Will the drivers listen? Oh. Some of them left the track. I don't know. I see the red. Is it okay? Is it not? Or maybe that's a message for me. I don't know. But we are about to start qualifying open session right now, 50 minutes long. That might be a message for me, I don't know. I wonder if I can move it, because it's pretty annoying. Settings. Move it maybe right here. Yeah, should be a little bit less annoying there. For with what we are having here. And we have a grid of 14 drivers, don't count myself because I'm not racing, but it should be good. What I was saying, G, I sometimes happen do, you know, couple of races every few weeks, maybe months. It's been a while since I do it, but I plan to do it more often. And maybe my severe skill issue will get better with time, as we are on board with Gabriel Jones. And I can see some lamps levitating. Oh wow. Is that the case in this track? That something broke down. Something weird happening with the lights and everything. Which I didn't notice before. But yeah, this is what we have right now. Very seemingly broken track for me. So, is that something... Yeah, I don't know. Look just... Yeah, I don't know. It looks just fine. Something broke with the game for me. But... we're just gonna pretend that nothing like this happens. You don't see those lamps. Everything is good. Everything is fine. They just work. Just not right here. What is wrong? I have no idea. I have no really idea what's going on. Maybe I should rejoin before the race even starts. Maybe I'll do that. This is the pre-season, so stuff like this happens, and it's be blabbing to the microphone with a very weirdly broken game. It's Bahrain 2020 GP circuit. It shouldn't be like that. I hope it's not like that for the drivers. Let me just check if there is some... Okay, I'm just joining. Okay. Okay, the lamps look like they have a place, and they are not levitating in the middle of the track, which is perfect right now. Holy moly! That was great. So we have 10 minutes to go. Josh Rivers, or actually Josh Brooks, having but maybe it's not the same person. Is starting his first lap, I think. Maybe one of the first laps, because I missed like 5 minutes, but some solid laps gonna follow now. 1:36 is done by him, 1:37 done by Wąsik, but there's one slight detail. Charbertrand is capable of doing 35s, so just wait for the man to just do his secret weapon. You can see he's already 3/10 there in the first sector. He just goes back on the throttle very rapidly here. He goes through the turn 9, I think it is, which is one of the most iconic turns here on the track. I still remember Fernando Alonso like 2 years ago with his excellent overtake when the Aston Martin wasn't terrible car. 4 attempts again there on the second sector, you can see how much of a curbs he is taking, and there was a ghost car in front of him because it disappeared in the smoke it caused, or a dust. You can see how much of the curbs he is taking to just extend, and this lap is for sure going to be in the 35s. 35.4. He's starting another run there. If you ask me what is the deal with the liveries, the liveries are just, they are not the teammates. If you see somebody in the similar liveries, don't worry, it's the default ones. We let everybody just to jump in, just drive, just have some fun. And then, but what a dominance. It's so much fun to watch the drivers who dominate, and then you know, then you just miss them when they just don't race. Just like with Jack Oliver, it was just so good in Assetto Friends, and today would be much more fun with him on the grid, I think. But with the liveries, you will be able to post a livery for the car this weekend and make a channel for it. So there will be a possibility to just upload the livery you want. And yeah, if you are just interested in racing those cars, those excellent, fun, and pretty much alive but very planted cars, just join us. Just have fun with us. 16 drivers, could be a double that. So come on. And I think my real penalty just fixed itself, because I don't see this message. I think it's a real penalty who just broke the game for some reason. I hope that it won't happen for the restart. Martin Tusha, I think it's the new name. I haven't seen him before. I've seen, oh, and Gaby Scout. I think it's a new name as well, but I don't see him. 6 minutes to go, so maybe I should focus a little bit more on qualifying. And still a little bit rusty. It takes a while to just, you know, settle in. I think that's the correct overlay. I don't know if the previous one was good. The overlays are certainly less helpful here than in the iRacing series, and we are going to launch iRacing race this Sunday as well, so just join us if you enjoy LMP2s and iRacing. We are on board with Natewe, the Canadian. He is getting 2 times, almost 2.5 times. Yeah, it's 12.5 times in the second one, 1.3 seconds in the second one. So he's looking for a massive improvement for him. He might be looking even for top 5, I think. Which is good for some, I would say, underdogs. Don't get me wrong, like guys like Chabatront, great, but sometimes having that one dude who is just, yeah, he didn't improve that much, but you know, like if you root for that guy who is just, you know, not doing amazingly, he's doing okay, but not amazingly. It feels very satisfying if you see those guys just achieve something, like the Formula 1 parallel, like with Pierre Gasly, for example, like him winning at Monza 2020, that felt special. So if any of those guys, for example Toxic, which is Chichko Dibal, and he's quite fast, they just for sure, like top 5, I think it's for sure obvious podium contenders. Maybe Rosso. Rosso improved quite a lot recently. I've raced with him. I saw him join the Assetto friend server, then we raced many rounds against each other. And while I stayed in one place, he just moved. He was just known to be a very erratic driver. He just moved to a much more skill-wise place. Shalbatron with another lap being the fastest one, 1:35.3, which is 1/10 of an improvement. And I think Chichko Dibel improved in the first sector, but in the second one not so much. A very similar sector to Josh Brooks, or Rivers. I will call him Rivers for the respect of him writing his name. Second sector for Josh Rivers, 30 seconds, 30.5 seconds. Not so much of an improvement, I think. Although, yeah, I think he was P5, so he got P3. Okay, it's a little bit more confusing with Assetto Corsa than you can think of. And you were my teammate as well, right, G? We've done one season, I think, together. Am I being correct? Rosso with some improvements there as we follow him. Maybe I'll switch camera there. I'm just very scared of looking at those lamps. I don't remember. Oh no, you don't remember. And we have 1 minute 25 seconds to go. Will any of those drivers gonna improve? Josh Rivers with another lap there. I think it's his out lap. Should be. So he should be able to start another one before the lights go. Oh, you can see how much of the track you can just extend. Yes, I think Rosso will stay P5 unless any of those drivers will improve. There is Robbie Kinnable on his lap, the Belgian driver, if I remember correctly, with having his car all over the place. Night Aware as well, all over the place. I think that's qualifying done for him. Bright is on another lap, and Josh Rivers as well, and Toxic as well. Yeah, Novik, Rosso and Martin Tusha are done. I think Tariq still goes there. Gabe is out. I don't think he is racing there. Sorry. Let's go. Josh with a massive improvement in the first sector, but I think it's the improvement to his previous lap, I think. So that might be... Yeah, Shal is finished. Whoa! Josh with a... Yeah, that's the qualifying done for him. Chichko Dibel won't improve as well, I think. Yeah, he goes to the pit lane. CN Delta, maybe the only... Oh, no. Okay, done. Tariq. Can Tariq keep it within the lines? He can. But I don't think that's a much wanted improvement for him. Joseph T. Salinger, P15. no lap, and Alex 2, no lap as well. So you are right, G. Oh, Tariq stays P12. So you were quite right, G. Rosso is P5. A decent one, yes, indeed. And I need to do one more thing. Which is setting up everything for the race control. Could you just let me do one more thing?
Steering, there's a steer assist setting. Are you guys running 0 or did you leave it at default?
Oh, don't do 0. Like 55, I tend to leave it at. Yeah, full course yellow. Sorry, yeah, full course yellow. Try that for me.
Yeah, perfect. So I know what I have to do. If anything happens. We are having the pit window, so there is a mandatory pit stop. We are testing this feature. I don't know how good it's gonna go. Hello, Frolly! Hello, how you doing? I hope you're doing fine, because I just cannot wait for the race to start. Who led this fraud in P1? I don't know. You see, I have the admin here, so yeah, I'm cheating. 6 lights and go, go, go! We go for the very first time with a Super Formula here at PRS. We have 14 drivers there on the grid at Bahrain International Circuit, and there is... Oh, I think... No. Okay. It is full course yellow. It is very annoying. But it should be. So yeah, this was caused by I think 4 or 5 cars even there. So we are letting them rejoin, and hopefully when they reach the straight, we will end full course yellow. So Josh, I think, got 1 position in front of Novik. Sorry if that was very anticlimactic, but yeah, and Chichko Dibal, I think, oh, Rosso as well, I think, lost a couple of positions. Yeah, he's P10. Yeah, 350. I think it's because Josh established it. So the leader can go as fast as he can, but you still have to keep the rules, I think, if I'm being correct. It's just mostly working as in AF, but you can call it through the panel. Exactly, and I think we should be able to end it right there. And we go again here at Bahrain. Oh, there's another car there dying. Oh, I think it's somebody with the Robbie Kinnable with the issues. I think we should do another safety car. Yeah. It's another full course yellow. That was terrifying. I think Robbie Kinnable with his internet is not the greatest racer there, and I really miss the cameras with a wide angle. Maybe I'll be able to just adjust it slightly. Yeah, should be okay right now. So I said I love those cameras, but now you can see maybe not so much. We'll restart again when the grid gets closer together. Not the most entertaining commentary you can get from me when you have to maintain everything, but just like I have. Yeah, Starlink internet. Yeah, it is. And Josh Rivers leads the race with Mateusz Wąsik in P2 and Novik there. Bright dropped to P4 because of all that mess. Yeah, it's gonna be much more fun when we get racing. I'm still gonna wait for the main straight. I don't think we should start here in this terrible corner. Feels basically like a Formula 4 race. Okay, we are ending. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go again for another clean lap attempt here at Bahrain International Circuit. There is some fight with the blue car there. I don't know who that was, but he was quite pushy. I think it's Chichko Nibal. Oh, there is another collision there. Not aware. I think annoying. Okay, we keep going. It's only 2 cars right there. I think Josh Rivers also dropped there as the victim, but I think it's quite hard to follow with this angle, to be honest. We gonna keep going because I feel like with every other safety car we are just making those guys a bit more impatient. Mateusz Wąsik leads because of that, and Josh Rivers has a long way to go. As right now, I think Bright will be very pleased with his start. Regained 2 positions. Robbie Knebel and Gabriel Jones with an incident again. Sorry, let's move to Bright again because I think fight for the lead is much more interesting. There, Russell losing a position to Cian Delta. Russell dropped to P7, I think, going very close to Cian, and since Bright is not making any move, let's move to Rosso. Rosso there in P7, 3 times away. He'll be attempting to make a move, I think, in the first corner, as he is able to stay in the slipstream of Cian Delta. Alex is in the train as well, and Bright goes for a position there in front of Mateusz Wąsik. Oh, Rosso dropped quite a lot through C and Delta, but C and Delta and Axel having the fight in the first corner. And Rosso maybe can capitalize on that as he regained 3 times he lost previously. So it's a pretty fun fight, and we've seen a pretty fun fight in the practice before with Mateusz Wąsik and Bright. Right now the difference is 4 times, so maybe they're gonna stay very close to each other till the remainder of the race. Let's pray for it, but as you can see, Charles is already 4 times away. But Mateusz said he likes this game, he enjoys this game, and he looks very decent. So maybe, if not for P1, maybe there will be a fight for P3. Yeah, we stopped the count. Maybe actually not, because he lost the position while I'm reading that, but whatever it is, just to confirm myself, you can hear me right? Is the game working right? Is the stream going okay? Because I'm not sure, I can see some drops, but I think it's my internet. So I just, okay. As Alex goes for a move there in the first corner through the... He goes through, not the very last corner, sorry, they're just quite similar in a way. And Chichko Dibble managed to stay in front as he gets a better acceleration, but there with a switchback goes Alex looking up, and I think that's a position again lost for Chichko Dibble. The Bulgarian driver goes in front, and even if Stavcha is not racing today, there is a Bulgarian representative there as C and Delta is sliding quite a lot through the corner. Oh, the section is an absolute testament to how confident and patient you have to stay. There's another driver trying to join, but the race is already in, and I don't think he has the real penalty. And 2 drivers fighting in front, it's Alex and Chichko Dibble. So this fight is turning into a freeway fight with C and Delta getting to the party today. Chichko Dibble, I think it's Bulgarian. Toxic. If is Chichko, because I think somebody told me he is Chichko, and I know Chichko from AF. Oh, CN Delta goes down for a move. And he stays there with not much going on the track right now, but still you have to appreciate Bahrain International Circuit. It is one of the very best modern tracks, in my opinion. Might be controversial, but I think it has good corners there, and you can see in front the battle continues with Alex and Chichko. Sorry if I just carried over slightly. This is how much I love the circuit. As Alex will be responding there, going down the inside. It sticks, he makes a move, Toxic stays behind of him. No, not Toxic, sorry, C and Delta as Toxic drops 1 position more, okay. And Alex left the track, it allows 2 cars behind him to really capitalize on that. As you can see, C and Delta looking for an opening, for a spot where he can just sneak in. Yeah, you can see the Bulgarian flag here, so it's what we are loving to see. And as you can see, the pit window is open for 17 more minutes. I think there is only one compound there. Oh! That was an absolutely close call there from Chichko. As those two go just side by side in this twisty section there. It's very tricky. Oh, they both just simultaneously whiffed there as we go. Oh! He almost done that. He almost made the car just slip right as the corner goes, but that slip was too much and Chichko lost the control over the car. But still, that was a very good attempt. At least it didn't end in the murder, as there goes Bright. And I think he pit already? Because I just got carried so much that I think he did. Let me see if I can see pit stops or anything. Yeah, he did. You see, I am prepared for everything. So Charbatron now will be running this compound till the end. Whoever the pole driver is, man, just get a real penalty. People probably won't hear me. He just tries to join through whatever it is, probably several lists, but yeah. So how, guys, do you enjoy the race so far? Because as you can see, Bright is enjoying it so much that his pace is just increasing with every lap. He is right behind Rosso. And you can see that he needs to be very hesitant as the braking between those two is much different, half of a second of a difference. And I think he will really show his pace in this section, because I think the newer tires also are just much more sticky than the old compound. Oh! Yeah, this is how you do it. Almost, and he is in at his back. He goes for a switchback. Excellent acceleration there, and Charbatron goes for a move. I don't think Rosso will be able to respond, although he's quite close, to be honest. But yeah, he's not responding at all. And I think he didn't use push to passes as much as the other drivers did. C and Delta, Alex C just settled down a little bit. I think because of that I need to pay more attention on the pit stops, because I think no, Chichko haven't done that, but Josh did. So will strategy save Josh? I don't know. What happened to Chichko? I don't know. I thought that he is going to the pit lane, but he didn't. It's a crazy one, and Rosso is off the track! Dropping to P8. That's unfortunate for the Bosnian driver. So that's... There goes the Lion defense. Gee, there goes Lion defense. And still we have 23 minutes to go. Alex has DNF'd. Huh. So that changes the dynamic of the top 5, I think. And the race settled down much faster than I anticipated, but it should get a little bit more alive when those tire strategies comes into play, as Josh Rivers 4 tenths away from Tariq, extending as always his line through the curbs. Josh Brooks is looking for a quite solid comeback after whatever happened at 3rd lap, I think so. We ran a timed race. It's I think for the first time in a while since we've done that, and I think it's gonna stay this way, but I'm gonna probably run a survey to just see what we can improve. Alex, why did you leave? And here goes Josh down the inside, and he makes that move stick in front of Tariq, and I didn't try to rhyme it, but it happened as I did. Funny. 2 tenths away away still. Tariq managed to respond. Oh! Oh. Tariq with a mistake, and it's costing him quite a lot, as we should move to Toxic Chichkodibal or whatever. Calling him Toxic Chichko doesn't feel too good, but it's his nickname and name, I think. But Gabriel Jones with some troubles there, and Joseph T. Salinger not looking quite fast through the section there, but he's still 4 times away from Tariq. Maybe he can even get P9. Let's move to Chichkodibal. I said those camera angles are fire, but they're just trash when I look at them more and more, because there are, as you can see, a lot of close-ups, not too many of a full view. I will have to install again, or just configure the drone camera. It was awesome. We used it in AF, and it's just like you could use the F5 camera, but then just like a drone, you could move around, go high, low, you know, you could do like the helicopter shots from the iRacing. It is awesome. Pretty much. There are some changes, and I think that pit stops are coming into a play, if I'm being correct. No! Still people not going to the pits, which is interesting. Okay, so definitely we'll run a survey to just see if the mandatory stop is just changing anything. This is for what the race is for. Just try stuff. We tested virtual safety cars. We test the car, the racing, the streaming. As Bright moves, yeah, Vonshi goes to the pit lane. That makes Bright move another spot. He looked struggling slightly there in the first corner. He said, I hated this car, but I think it's great for racing now. I wonder if he still loves the car or he started to hate it mid-race, but he looks like he's enjoying it, as always. Good to see him back here racing and dominating. Gabriel Jones, Tariq leaving the pit lane, CN Delta in the pit lane as well, and he left. Is he doing a driver swap or what? With Chichko there trailing Natewe. Whoa! Who was there? That I think that's Rosso with a massive lockup turning into a spin, half spin actually, but yeah, 6 minutes to go and not so many drivers in top 5 doing a pit stop. I hope that they know that this is a mandatory stop race, but whatever it is, let me see if I can hear myself. But okay, I can hear myself. Why do I sound like this? This is the love and hate relationship with my voice. With Toxic trying to respond again, like they were, you can see the Canadian driver is struggling there through the first corner, but it's still sufficient enough. Maybe, you know, if he still needs to go to the pit lane, so he can just kill those tires pretty much. That's very unfortunate for CN Delta. Still have 15 minutes to go, 5 minutes till the pit lane is closed. 6 actually. And this race lasts for a while, but I don't know, that will be also in the survey, I think, the race length. If 40 minutes plus 1 lap is enough. And you can see on the rear wing send it, and I think Chichko is not sending it right now. He will be waiting. He will be waiting for the first corner there. 18. He will be... Okay, can you tell me if... oh, that was a close attempt. If the game is loud enough. Because it might be not loud enough. So I just have to make sure. He's getting the top speed there. Oh, there's a switchback opportunity for him. It goes right behind his gearbox. Now they go side by side. Chichko Dibble stays on the outside. Now he is in front of the Nightaway. Amazing move from the Bulgarian driver. He moves to P3. Oh, Neon Joseph T. Salinger struggling down with his car. Nightaway half a second behind. Toxic again. But the good question is how the pit stops are looking. I mean, P3, P4, P5 still needs to go to the pit lane. There is Novik in the pit lane. With quite a huge advantage over those drivers who didn't pit. Now Chichko Dibble goes to the pit lane. Rosso as well. They will be doing it on very last occasion, I think. So they wanted to wait out the tire as long as it's possible. With Nightaway staying out, actually. What's the difference to the leader? He has 21 seconds, so it's not so good. That actually makes Josh Rivers and Mateusz Wąsik a virtual P3 and P4. So the race settled down a little bit, and I say it quite a lot in this race, but it's settling down, and there is somebody having worth a fight like Gabriel Jones is. No victories, yes. Yes. And he's Bosnian, right? So there's 2 Bosnians in top 10 and 1 Bulgarian. So we have a nice representation of Eastern European slash Eastern South Europeans, the Balkans. Representation there. At least Slavic people there, so I can cheer for them. With another kind of Slavic, kind of Scottish dude, Mateusz Wąsik. Trying to get closer to Josh. Nightaway makes the pit stop on Novik. Actually managed to get closer to Charles. I did not see it happening, but right now we might see some exciting fight between those two, as this is the very last call for people who didn't pit. I think everybody pit already at this point, and now he goes for a move. He goes off the track. He rejoins right at the back of Shabatrond. Bright stays down the inside. He will be defending, leaving absolute limit of a space there for Novik. So they race each other with a respect they both deserve. Oh, still a very close racing between those two. And you can see Charles slightly in front of Novik, but still maybe under the brake, and Novik can respond, going very close. It's a miracle that they didn't make a contact. Bertrand looking slightly faster there, but you can see Novik has a lot of stuff he can respond with, as Charles pitted quite early, I think like over 10 minutes ago. So you can see he will have a challenge, and they have a lot of respect towards each other, but you can see the fresh compound is just giving so much acceleration, but Charles knows where to place the car, and he's just right there. The push to passes should be like this, but they show like 3. For most of the guys it shows 1. It should... I don't know. It does not work as it should. And again! Novik goes for a move. Stays in front of Charles. Oh, my screams are just getting probably all my neighbors quite upset, but I don't care. We care about the good racing, and we got some for the lead. I think that the strategy Charles followed was just to make the race a little bit more fun, but for sure he did, as he stays down the inside, locking up slightly, or let's say making a heavy braking, as you probably should in T1, while having the pressure from a driver on much softer tires. Shalpatron steer. Oh! That was close, but not quite. There is, as you can see, a lot of finesse. When I say it, Novik goes off the track, but there is, like, you can feel the respect Novik has. He knows that he has a faster compound, but Charles is a very excellent driver himself, and you can see how much of an impact he does as Gabriel Jones in this moment goes for a move. And let me switch to those two again as Shalbatron stays in front. So that might be a very interesting one till the end of the race, because I think the tires gonna matter. Oh! That was on the limit again for Shalbatron. Charles is very aggressive. Charles is very on the limit, but he's always fair and he's always within the limits, I think. At least for what we've seen now. There's quite a lot of smoke there. I wonder who just locked up. Novik again, not being able to respond in T1. They will be shuffling each other till the end of the race, I feel. Again, not quite the place to go for a move for Novik. You can see this section. This is where he has an advantage, but you really need a very big balls to just make a move there, to just send it here. Maybe here in this corner, maybe he can go for Fernando Alonso. Oh, there's the contact slightly between those two. Not a room for an overtake as well. Mateusz Wąsik in the meantime fighting with Josh Brooks. I think it's a fight worth covering as well, as they are just 12 seconds at the back. And let me switch Novik back again. We'll be shuffling those cameras, I feel like, till the end of the race. This is what I love about racing. Sometimes you can have a very boring race, but sometimes it just rhymes. It just gets the very fun way like this. I know that shall slightly help with the strategy, but what we got, Night away DNF'd, I can see right now, so I missed it when I just followed the battle. So nobody wants to be a driver of the day. Oh, Novik with a slight contact again with Charles. Whoa. Is he checking the grip? Might be, because you can see how much is he trying to push right now. I just hope that it wasn't one tactic. Weaving so much so it distracts the driver in front of him and he crashed. But is this a lap? Novik knows what to do. I think it is. I think he is just forcing himself to just absolutely put everything, because as you can see, 4 laps. It should be plus 1 lap. I hope it is set up correctly. I remember setting it up, but then just checked it. If not, then sorry. We'll check it. Yeah, he is, but he is making... Oh, and Novik just goes in front. You know, like, even if Charles is having fun, it's still like good racing, and still we wanna see it. He's probably listening to this stream. I hope. Is this a tourney? By tourney you mean like the championship? Incorrect? Or my vocabulary is okay. So yeah, it's the pre-season round. We are just testing stuff as Shabbatron goes side by side again with Novik. We are testing stuff for... Oh, the shuffle again. Sorry, I don't think I can finish the sentence. Oh, we are starting again for their whole season. Consisted of 6 rounds. That was actually a very good angle. Maybe use that angle, camera angle, a little bit more. Yeah, and we should be starting the championship next Friday at the same time. 18:30 UTC is the practice start. Oh! Again, absolute limit of a space given there for Novik. Shabbatron knows what he's doing. And he stays in front of him. Actually no, that's just the fun league. We might run some money prize championship at some point. We did run Indy 250 in iracing, and it was quite fun. And there was iracing prize, the credits. Novik side by side. Oh, there was a slight contact. There's a touch between those two, and again, Bright stays in front. I think the tires for Novik still gonna do a lot, and you can see Mateusz Wąsik got a position in front of Josh Brooks, and I think it's either the tires or a mistake because it's over 4 seconds. And we'll be hosting LMP2 iRacing Championship this Sunday. So if you are interested, you can join. But right now I should focus on the racing as Novik again attempts to make a move. They still go side by side again through last few corners there at Bahrain International Circuit, and Shabbatron only 0.05 of a second behind. Again, no hesitation there from Charles, still leaving as little gap as he can just to make sure that there is no contact. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. They just giving themselves much respect. Leader has 2 laps to go, so this is the last lap started plus 1 lap. Oh! That was quite of a late defense, I think, from Shabbatron. And it allowed Mateusz Wąsik again to join the party. This is crazy. Like, those two battling, they just melted all the difference there, and Wąsik might have a shot there. Ah, okay. Good. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm back, right? You can hear me. So that's very good. And yeah. And you can hear me right now again. Or not. Or not. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, perfect. And there's Bright and Novik going again side by side. It's final lap, and Bright. Oh, there's Mateusz Wąsik going for a move on Bright again. That might be a quite crazy race. Novik still. There's a contact. There's a contact between those two. Novik left again. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That makes Josh Rivers moving to P3. Jesus. But Vonchik won't be able to respond. Talking about the respect, you just take the Scottish guy and he kills. I hope you're gonna love this line, Mateusz. I hope this is gonna be the beautiful line. It's the final lap there from Vonchik. I think he just dropped us from a very fun fight till the end, I think. Gabriel Jones might provide us some action. Rosso moves back to P5 because of Novik DNFing. But you got a little bit of my scream, right? You are happy? Are you happy with me losing my voice and going absolutely mad? Because I am, certainly. I love this job, and hopefully a little bit more screaming with the LMP2 double sprint race on Sunday, as Mateusz Vonchik has won the race, Bright 2 second and Josh P3. So Bright probably given up the race as he is in the pit lane, trying to get it through the pit lane. Sorry that I just didn't got that, but it just melted away very quickly. P4, P5 and P6. Something is going on with the second monitor, so I just got a little bit distracted. Sorry for not covering it quite well. Okay, everything is working. So that was a fun race. Vonchik wins. I'm making donuts. Rosso goes P5. Robbie Kinnable P6. Gabriel Jones P7. Tariq P8. And Joseph T. Salinger, Neon going P9, best of the rest, 5 DNFs. Congratulations Mateusz, congratulations Bright, congratulations Josh. And with this, just get me the right, yep, overlay. And with this, I think we are finished. That was a very fun race. We gonna run, how we call this, a survey to just see what we can potentially improve to get a little bit more fun this season. And what else? Thank you for joining. Hopefully, you will join for the very next race. And yeah, next race is sorry, I'm just very tired and my brain is just not working quite well. The next race is gonna be on Friday. 18:30 is a practice start, so the same like this. We're gonna run a survey today shortly after this race. Then we're gonna post a team application and skin application probably tomorrow. Then on Sunday there's LMP2 championship, so hopefully we're gonna see as much racing as today. And with this I'm gonna be going. Thank you very much. My name is Mikołaj Skulski. This is Proton Racing Series. See you on the track. Have fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. See ya.